Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith, and welcome to a very special View from the 40. I am coming to you just hours away from the final regular season games in the CFL. Of course, Saskatchewan and Edmonton, and the BC Lions hosting the Toronto Argonauts. This is going to be an interesting game because I feel that tonight everybody in our nation is going to be a BC Lions fan. BC will be asking themselves what went wrong. They started off the season looking really good, but then they ended up losing games that, with all due respect, they probably shouldn't have lost. In that game of inches, they were victim to it again and again and again. Big leads slipped away, they weren't able to convert, and unfortunately they're going to be on the outside of the playoffs looking in. We have a whole entire offseason to dissect that and to look forward to the 2018 campaign, but there's something bigger happening tonight. See, when the BC Lions leave the field tonight, not only will they be leaving the field knowing that they're not going to be in the playoffs, but even more important to me is the fact that it will be Marco Iannuzzi's final game. Now, for a lot of people, the name Marco Iannuzzi might not be a household name. I mean, there are a lot of great players on that roster. Jonathan Jennings, Travis Lulay, Manny Arsenault, Solomon Elimimian, just to name a few. So it's okay if sometimes a name might slip by you. But the name Marco Iannuzzi shouldn't, and I'm going to tell you why. Marco Iannuzzi, in my opinion, represents everything that is great about this league. This league that I have loved since I was a little child. This league that I have loved since I begged my parents to let me stay up late and watch games. This league that I've loved since I remember going to my first football game and just being amazed at seeing all of these football players that I'd seen on television now in real life. Say what you want about the CFL, but it's all about community. It is all about our fans. It is all about being able to reach out to players, coaches, commissioners alike, and knowing that they are reaching back out. Because our league isn't about money or ego or any of that stuff. It's about football. Now, Marco Iannuzzi, as I said, represents everything that I love about this league. And you know why? Because earlier this season, I saw a video that I have no problem admitting kind of brought me to tears. It was a little boy in Toronto who was a BC Lions fan who sent Marco Iannuzzi a video saying, "Hey, you're coming, and I hope you have a good game." The typical things you would expect from a child to say, and it was very touching. But what was even more touching was that Marco, when he arrived at BMO Field, sought this boy out and brought him down onto the field. And you see this touching picture of the two of them on the sidelines, and it just melts my heart. Now, digging into Marco Iannuzzi, I can tell you that acts like this aren't random. They're quite common. This is a guy that has completely embodied the spirit of the CFL. Whether it be on the field or off the field, he handles himself with class and does everything that he can to reach out and to assist and to help his community. If you go onto his Wikipedia page, his list of charitable events is long and makes us all question, what can we do to do more? I have so much respect for him. His stats, with all due respect, might not blow you away. What I can tell you is that in his rookie season, he was a part of the BC Lions team in 2011 that won the Grey Cup. I can tell you that on a team that is extremely deep with talent, he still holds his own with averaging over 10 yards per reception. But what I can tell you is that the measure of his legacy is in terms of what he's done off of the field. And I by absolutely no means mean any disrespect to any of the other wonderful, great players in this league that take up the mantle to go out and help their community. I just wanted to take a moment and celebrate his accomplishments. Now, I want to tell you about the Tom Payton Memorial Award. And forgive me while I read this. It is selected annually by the Canadian Football League Players Association, and it's awarded to the player with outstanding sportsmanship and someone who has made a significant contribution to his team, his community, and association. The award winner must display these qualities such that it distinguishes him from his peers. Guess who won it last year? Marco Iannuzzi. Who else has won this award? People like the great Pinball Clemens, Milt Stegall, Henry Burris, Matt Dunnigan. A lot of fantastic Hall of Famers are in this distinctive group. I want to salute Marco Iannuzzi and thank you for all of the wonderful things that you have done, not just for the BC Lions, and not just for the community of Vancouver and British Columbia as a whole, but for this entire league. I will absolutely miss seeing you on the field and miss that smile of yours and the way that you connect. But more so, we need more people like you. I wish you all the best in your retirement. I wish you all the best with your family and friends, and I know that whatever you do, you're going to be awesome at it. But I sincerely thank you for everything that you've done to show why the CFL is the amazing league it is. And I wish you sincerely all the best. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you want to reach out to me, I would love that. You can find me on Twitter at CFL_fan, Facebook.com/Woody Whittier, and WoodyWhittier.com. Thank you so much for checking this out. Please join me in wishing Marco Iannuzzi all the best. And that's my view from the 40.